In last video, we cracked the code of how to find a winning product. But here's the brutal truth. Even if the product is great, you can still go bankrupt if the math is wrong. There is a famous saying in the business: revenue is vanity, profit is sanity, and the cash is king. If the product cost is 1500 rupees and the manufacturing cost is 500 rupees, then you would say, okay, we made 1000 rupees in profit. Yes, but you're forgetting the invisible cost that will eat you alive. So for today's video, I have built a D2C profit calculator based on the real matrix of the brand called Snitch. So we are going to put the 1500 rupees product into the dead zone of shipping, ads, return, and we are going to see how much profit actually land in brand's pocket. All right, now let's play with numbers. Here you can see this Excel sheet. So this one is a product selling price, which is a 1500 rupees. Then comes the marketing spend, which is called CAC, means customer acquisition cost, which is 30%. We are assuming that this is a 30%. Uh, so basically the rule is that the marketing spend, which is CAC, should be between 20 to 30%. Uh, it should be. If it goes more than 20%, then we'll see ahead what happens. Then comes the rate of return. So uh, this is 15%, and here the rule is it should be between 10 to 15%. If it goes more than 20%, then we'll see. We play with the numbers higher after understanding all of them. So then now let's come to the real thing. So this is total revenue, which is all of the product selling price. Then GST will deduct it because this is a non-negotiable thing. So it with the 12% of this total selling price would be 161 will be deducted. Then comes our net sale, uh, which is 1339, and then comes the COGS, which is cost of goods sold. COGS means the actual manufacturing cost if you are producing the product, and if you are uh, buying from third party, that assume is it's 480 rupees. Then comes the packaging. Packaging cost would be 30 rupees. So our gross profit is about 829 rupees. Now, most of the people would say, okay, the selling price is 1500 rupees. We have now gross profit 829 rupees, and we have 829 rupees profit. But now comes the real key. Now let's see what are the challenges comes to this. Now this is a reality. So this is the forward shipping, means when the customer orders the product, when you deliver, you ship the product. This is the cost of it, which would be the 85 rupees. Then comes the payment gateway fees, which is 30 rupees. So what happens is that either you make your own website, or you make a website on Shopify. You have to pay the payment gateway some amount of money. Payment gateway, you have to pay the if you take the razor pay, then you have to pay that fee, which would be around 2%. So this is a 30 rupees less in that. Then comes the warehouse storage fee. Warehouse, you have to store the product. So that comes the 15 rupees. So our contribution margin comes to 699 rupees. So this only CM1. Here comes the crazy part. Marketing cost, which is CAC. So we have taken the 30% of the marketing cost of 450 rupees will be deducted from this price. Then the RTO loss, which would be 30 rupees. But RTO loss is not really necessarily would happen if the customer love the product, they would not return it. So that is not really necessarily happen if you take care of it. So we'll talk about this just in a moment. This comes down to net profit to 290 rupees, somewhere around that, which is like what money you are putting in your pocket. This is the variable price. So when we see this marketing span and this RTO, if there is a change in those percentage, that this cost will be also get affected. So let's say I change the marketing span to so this is a green zone, right? I told you that this is a rule of it should be between 20 to 30%. Could be lower than that, but if that goes more than 40%, then let's see what happens. If I change this to 40%, then see, uh, the net profit came down to 69 rupees. This is the money that you put in your pocket. So this is very less money. It would go down to very negative because come on, it's a variable cost. So also if we take this 20% return rate, so see this came down to 59 rupees. And if we take this a more than 20%, let's say we take 30%, then it came down to 39 rupees. So which is very less money. I'll talk about two things. First is working capital. Let's say you manufacture the product or you pay someone, let's say manufacturer or supplier to, to get the product. COGS is 480 rupees. Both scenarios, we are either uh, getting from supplier or we are manufacturing it. Let's say it cost us 480 rupees. Tell you the time frame. We have paid the manufacturer, we got that product, we now have to ship that product. So uh, shipping would be around 3 to 4 days. Then customer will pay that amount to the delivery partner. Then delivery partner will give us that money. And if this order is in bulk, like we got the 50 orders and I paid for 50 orders, but I haven't got the amount from customers of the 50 orders, then this is a bad thing. So how do we solve this? We can talk to the supplier for increasing the credit period. Then comes to the RTO thing. This often happened that when we ship the product to customer, then if they don't like a product or if there is any uh, damage or something happened to the product, that they will likely to return that product. Now what happens that when we ship that product, we have to pay for the forward shipping. Now let's say here is the forward shipping cost is 85 rupees. Let's assume it is 80 rupees. Then we have to pay for that forward shipping. Now if they return it, then we have to give the return shipping. So forward shipping 80 rupees cost, return shipping 80 rupees cost, which comes to 160 rupees. And also we have to pay for packaging cost. So is a 30 rupees. So that comes down to 190 rupees. And that is a big cost. So we were even at very less with the net profit, and return rate increases and net profit comes down to loss. And that is why it is recommended to spend uh, the marketing cost between 20 to 30%, and try to move it down so that you can increase your net profit. And also need to figure out a way that customer won't uh, return the product. So these are the both variables that you can control. Other are not really you can control. So this sheet proves one thing: the product has to survive a lot of filters for you to actually make money. Setting up the business is easy part, but finding the customers who will actually pay for the product without spending more than 30% on ads is the part where most people fail. If you cross that 30% line, your business will eventually die. So in the next video, we are going to fix that. I'm going to break down the marketing strategy, how to get traffic, how to lower ad cost, and how to stay out of the dead zone filter. See you in the next one.